2, 3, 4. Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Bobby Jean as recorded by Bruce Springsteen on guitar. Now this is a super fun song, and there's really only two main sections. We have what's called our main progression and then the bridge. Now later in the song there's a little variation to the main progression, but there's sort of just those two main parts, but I'm going to break the whole thing down for you top to bottom, so when you're done with this video you'll be able to go and play right along with that classic recording. Now I am going to use a capo on the 2nd fret for this song, but don't worry, if you don't have a capo you can still play the song. It's just going to sound a little bit lower. Now before we jump in, I want to hook you up with a gift right away. If you're new here, I have this awesome fretboard guide that I put together that's going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style anywhere on the neck. And this is a super useful, just one-page PDF where I put all of this information, just compacted it down onto one page to keep it simple for you. And I want to give it to you for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard-guide or use the first link down below. You're going to see some of these chords that are in this song on that page as well, so you'll immediately be able to start putting it to use. All right, well with that said, let's dive into this song. Let's break down how to play Bobby Jean as recorded by Bruce Springsteen on guitar. Now you want to make sure you have your capo on the 2nd fret for this lesson. And if you don't have a capo, don't worry, you can still play this part. You just can't play it along with the recording. It's going to sound a little bit lower. It'll be 2 frets lower because we're up 2 here with the capo. Now the great thing about this is when you use the capo, you don't have to play any bar chords for this song. So we're going to start off with the intro, and this is basically the main chord progression for this song. It's used for the intro and also the verse. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm using 4 chords here. I'm starting out on a G, and you can play any G that you're comfortable with. The one that I play is like this standard 4-finger G, but I take off my index finger. So I'm playing the 3rd fret of the low E, I mute the 5th string, then open, open, 3, 3. We're going to play each chord for 2 bars. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to change to a D over F sharp chord. This is like your typical D chord from the 4th string down, but I'm putting my thumb on that low E string 2nd fret. And this creates a really cool bass line walking down from that 3rd fret to the 2nd fret. So that's our D over F sharp. Then we go to C. This is just a standard C chord from the 5th string down. 3, 2, open, 1, open. And then A from the 5th string down as well. Open, 2, 2, 2, open. You can play any fingering that's comfortable for you for the A chord. Some people do it like this, or one finger. I would recommend this one. 2, 1, 3 for the fingers there. So that's our progression. That's the main chord progression to this song. Here it is if I just strum whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 to D over F sharp. Then C. Then A. I love that A chord. It's a great change in there. Now strumming wise, there's really one main strumming pattern that you could play through the whole thing. And here's what I would do. It's 8th note based, but I would play it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. what I'm playing here is a quarter note on beat 1. 1. So my hand goes down, and then it comes back up, but it doesn't play the strings. Then on beat 2, I start an alternating pattern. I go down, up, down, up, down, up. So it's down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, or 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Now I was accenting what I call the backbeat. That's beats 2 and 4. I was kind of hitting those a little harder than the other strum. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. I'm also breaking up the strings, so I'm playing like the lower strings and then the higher. And that way I get this sort of dimension to the strumming pattern. With the chord progression, it sounds like this. So that repeats over and over until about 1 minute and 55 seconds. We go to this bridge progression, and this is where Bruce sings, "We went walking in the rain." It sounds like this. Back to that main progression. So what I played here was 2 bars of C to 2 bars of E minor. And that E minor is a new chord here. We've got open, 2, 2, open, open, open. It's your standard E minor. Then we go back to C for 2 bars. Then 1 bar of G to 2 bars of D. So it ends up being 2 Cs, 2 E minors, 2 Cs, 1 G, 2 Ds. Now I kept the strumming pattern the same. Till I get to the last measure. If you want, you can add a little, and just add what's called a little build, just like eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and back to the main progression. Now, the rest of the song uses that main progression, but after the bridge, there's a little variation. And we play the verse, just normal verse. And after we do that twice, we go to where Bruce sings, "I miss you, baby," and we add these 4 extra bars. We go back to C, then D, the build. Then we go to the sax solo, and we just stay on this main progression. All the way out. Congrats on making it through this classic Bruce Springsteen lesson. Be sure to rewind the video and go over any parts that are unclear. And then remember, when you're doing that strumming pattern, you really want to focus on just locking into a steady groove and keeping that strumming pattern really even and just trucking along. And as extra practice, go and play it along with the recording, and that'll help you get the feel and just put everything together. And to help you even more before you go, make sure to download my fretboard guide. If you haven't gotten it yet, just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales for playing in any style, anywhere on the neck. And this is the system that I use to basically map everything out, and I apply this in everything that I play. So check it out at the first link down below, or just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide to download your copy completely for free. Before you go, leave a comment down below and let me know your #1 song that you would like to see me teach here next on the channel. Thanks for your support with the videos, and we'll see you in another one real soon. 1, 2, 3, 4.